What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing, guys? Don't mind the filter. I've been using this filter on Discord lately, and I kind of like it. It kind of puts me in a spicy mood. Kind of leads me to say spicier things here. I care less about humanity when I have this filter on. It just does something to me. I'm just the bad red guy for a little bit. All right, so just roll with me, okay? So today I have something interesting, and of course the guys. Can we give it up for the guys here on my screen here? These are the fellas. These are the guys. Yeah, make them feel like they're welcome. They're welcome here. They're the guys for Christ's sake. Today I'd like to talk about what I would call meme matches or meme fights. The KSI's versus Logan Paul's 1 and 2. Now the Logan Paul's versus the Floyd Mayweathers. Even the Conor McGregor's versus the Floyd Mayweathers. Honestly, I don't give a fuck how many times Chael Sonnen chooses to say that Conor McGregor beat the ass of Floyd Mayweather. Didn't happen, bro. Contrary to popular belief, it did not happen. I decided to hang up on that call. They're rude. They're rude people. So I don't like these fucking meme fights. I didn't like these meme fights all the way back when fucking chubby James Toney came to the MMA ring to fight Randy Couture. Do you remember that dog shit, guys? That's what it was. It was dog shit. So today, I'd like to talk about a special meme match that has been made and that will be going down in April sometime. I can't remember the exact date, but let's talk about our good friends, Jake Paul and Ben Askren. Now, Jake Paul and Ben Askren are slated to have a boxing match, actually. Very interesting and very small for Jake Paul, as that is probably one of his only ways to win a fight against Ben Askren, because that funky wrestling, let me tell you, dude, that funky wrestling, there is nothing shittier, dude, than being funky wrestled, funky grappled. It's not good. Unless you're like Damian Maya. Unless you're like Damian Maya, then you can, you can kind of negate all that stuff. So Ben Askren, after having that one questionable win against Robbie Lawler, and then of course being sent into the heavens above, he was sent into the fucking ethereal realm. He was sent into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dimensions. To the last dimension, the dimension of Yal Dabaoth, the lion serpent god. That's where he resides now. But he is coming all the way back to this dimension, to this planet, from the nether realm with Yal Dabaoth, the lion serpent god. He's going to come all the way back to this dimension after fucking Jorge Needham. And he's going to box. Or actually, he came back for that fight against Damian Maya. Then he went back for a little bit because he lost. And he's coming back from the ninth dimension to box this guy right here, this Jake Paul kid. Now, that being said, I really don't like these meme fights. I really don't like them. Every time there's a meme fight like this, I wish that somebody dies. Hey, Tyree, that's not cool. Every time there's a meme fight where they're making people pay like this, I wish somebody dies so at least the people get their money's worth. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. That being said, okay, we're a little spicy today. That being said, let's get that out to the side. We don't really need that anymore. With that being said, I think that Jake Paul might beat the shit out of Ben Askren, guys. I think that Jake Paul might wreck Ben Askren. Now let's just look at something. Now we all know Darren Till versus Jorge Masvidal, what happened in that fight. Jorge landed a beautiful stutter step switch stance to the right hook that really baffled Darren Till. He didn't see it coming and absolutely put Darren Till's lights out. Can we see this real fast? Can we watch this? Let's watch this stutter step. We don't need to listen to these guys. These UK Britmongers, do we? Nah, we're good. I love the Britmongers, by the way. Don't. All right, so he goes for like that fucking sidekick to the leg, that lead sidekick, or was that like that was probably like no, that was lead sidekick to the leg. And then he hits like this stutter step. So let's watch this stutter step here. All right, in a little slow motion. He has the stutter, and you see before he hits the stutter step, he's in southpaw, right? So watch this. He hits that stutter step, and then he switches stance. He switches over to, of course, orthodox. But like watch like the stutter step to the switch stance, and all the while he's setting up the left hook. And the left hook just lands flush, dude. Stutter step, switch stance, boom. Look at that, dude. And Darren Till was sent. That we forget. We forget that Darren Till is indeed a voyager of the dimensions, because he was sent to the 9th dimension. He knows y'all the both. He's been there. He saw Ben. Ben saw him. As Ben was going to the 9th realm, Darren Till was coming back down from the 9th realm to fight Robert Whittaker. So yeah, there's the stutter switch KO. I don't really know what you call that. I haven't really looked into like those movements. I don't really know what the proper name for that is. It sounds good to me to just call it the stutter switch. The stutter step switch hook. I don't know. It was definitely a stutter step switch. And then all the while he was setting up his left hand, and that obviously knocked out Darren Till. But we go to this Jake Paul fight, and here we see Jake Paul accurately mimic this. Instead of throwing a hook, he throws more like an uppercut. But like, check this out. Check out Jake Paul. He's looking good. I've seen a few videos of him like training, and Jake Paul is looking. He's a problem. Seems to be a problem. So let's watch this here. Look at that. He does it. Let's watch that in full motion. That was really good, guys. That was in slow motion, but it, he didn't knock anybody out with that just now, but he looked that looked good. I don't know if he actually pulls something like that off in a fight against Ben Askren. Maybe he does, because he's fighting boxing. He's not just fighting, he's boxing Ben Askren. So since he's boxing Ben Askren, I am going to assume that he's going to do whatever the fuck he wants to, because contrary to what popular belief might be, Jake Paul actually has some decent hands. Like I've seen him training, he looks good. Seen him sparring, he looks good. I've seen him in actual fights, he looks pretty good, dude. He's looking very good here. So I wouldn't recommend that anybody put their money on the line here for this fight. But if you could find a way to stream it, definitely stream it. I have a lot of good things here. You got to keep it on the low, because Uncle Dana's watching, dude. Dana White is literally like the fucking what was it? What's the dude? Big Brother from, what is it? Is it 1984? Is 1984 the one that had Big Brother, or was it Animal Farm? I can't remember the Orwellian fucking books right now. But yeah, he reminds me of like the Big Brother logo, like the eyes that says obey. And he's just like watching the internet, trying to find the streams. And like the streamers are just like little rats scurrying in the sewers, dude, with like the little streams. Like imagine like little rats with the faces of the streamers, like some nerds, some MMA nerds, and like they're just like holding screens of stream, and they're like walking on their hind legs, right? And they're still rats, but they just have like the face of the human streamers, and they have their streams in their hands, you know, and they're just running. They're just running with the stream, running like rats. Isn't that funny, guys? Can you imagine rats fucking running like that with streams, like actual, actual like videos, and they're just like holding it? It's not even a TV. It's just like an actual video in reality of a stream UFC fight. And Dana White just like looking for him, hunting in the sewer, dude. Dana White is really cracking down on these streamers, dude, but you can't best the internet. I don't know why this bald motherfucker doesn't know this shit now. A lot of people know this shit. A lot of people have learned this thing the hard way. You can't best the internet. The CIA cannot best the internet. The FBI cannot beat the internet. The only way to beat the internet is by using the internet, and the internet can be used by anybody. You can't lock that shit down. So Dana, give up. Let the streams be, okay? Pay your fighters more. Don't worry about the money you're not getting from these illegal streams. Worry about why you're doing these shitty Reebok. I wonder how much money did Dana get from like this Reebok deal? UFC Reebok. What a fucking stupid name, by the way. Can we just stop and just realize? Reebok Pay, I guess, maybe. What is this? Gets compliance pay. What? Michael Chandler gets 3,500 and they what? Oh, promotional guidelines compliance payout. So these are just for like the damn, Dan Hooker got, I guess that makes sense, you know? But damn, fucking Michael Chandler deserves a little bit more money than that 3,500. Like, he's still a big name. I know most people watch for like the Dustin Poirier Connor fight, but a lot of people wanted to see that fucking Chandler Hooker fight. That was just as good, and it delivered as well. You have a lot of these guys. You have a lot of people getting paid more than Michael Chandler. Like, this nigga is not a name, bro. Sarah McMahon got paid $10,000. That's fucking crazy. Well, she's a silver medalist or whatever, bro. I guess she has like the credentials to back up the reasoning to be paying her. Did she win? Did she win that fight? I think she did win that fight, didn't she? No, she lost that fight, didn't she? Yeah, Sarah McMahon did lose that fight. Yeah, she got submitted. She gets paid $10,000 for a promotional. What? Okay. Well, yeah. So, guys, Jake Paul versus Jorge Masvidal, or Jake Paul versus Ben Askren, rather. I'm not a fan of this shit. But somebody dies could be an interesting watch. And if somebody is going to die in this fight, it is going to be Ben Askren. Ben Askren, I don't know. You haven't, like, bro, you're not a striker. Does he know this? Ben Askren striking. Look at this. People know. Like, they're already searching it. Oh, my goodness. Ben Askren doing what he calls striking and aggravating Dana White. Oh. Look at this. I'm gonna turn this fucking shitty music off. It's not funny like doing like the whole like the fucking America's Funniest Home Video fucking track. Listen to this shit. That's not funny. What would have been funny is if you would have like put like some dramatic, Hans Zimmer type AAA movie music, right? Like a soundtrack to like the back of this, like dun 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 dun, dun. And it's just like Ben Askren sloppily striking. Dun 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 dun, and he's just like doing this. Like, look at this. Listen to this. Dun 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 dun. More striking, Ben. What is it? Or they? Yeah. So yeah, basically Ben can't fucking strike. So it kind of perplexes my little mind, my head here. Why he'd want to do some shit like this? Why he'd want to put his name on the line against some young upstart boxer that is also a multi-millionaire from YouTubing. I don't know why you would want to put yourself in the position to get fucked up by this young man. Ben, I'm looking at you here. Let's full, we gotta go full screen, Ben. There's no other way. I don't know why you would do such a thing, Ben. Do you understand this? Do you understand that I love you and that I alone knows what's best for your life? Ben, when will you listen to me? Huh? Why did you have to come over to the UFC now? Why couldn't you have played nice with Dana? Then maybe you could have got over here a little earlier. Why must you be so difficult? Which way am I looking on the camera? Let's see. I look this way. Ben, do you hear me talking to you, Ben? Why do you do these things? All right. So now he has the potentiality, and like not just the potentiality, the very high potentiality of getting knocked out by Jake Paul, because he can't strike. And apparently Jake Paul can. So I mean, fucking good luck, Ben. You're gonna need it. Something's telling me, something in the voodoo here, the voodoo that resides in my body. Something's telling me that you're not gonna make it. You're gonna make it out of the fight. Don't be scared now. You're gonna make it out of the fight, but you're not gonna win. Jake Paul is going to outbox you on pay-per-view or live television, wherever you guys choose to do this. He's gonna outbox you, bro. Because right now, as of right now, even the hardcore MMA fans only know Ben Askren as the guy who got fucking sent to the 9th dimension with Yalda Ba'oth by Jorge Masvidal. I'm not even trying to be like fucked up or mean or whatever. Like, then you put yourself in the position by talking massive amounts of shit where it was not warranted. You put yourself in an awkward position of being disgraced by losing the fight against Jorge Masvidal because of the said shit that you talked leading up to the fight. And not just the fact that you talked shit leading up to the fight, the fact that you had that controversial win over Robbie Lawler, and you were still like, you were like steadfast. You didn't even, I don't know, Ben. Watch your protect your neck, as the Wu-Tang Clan says. I will holler at you guys a little bit later on here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out. It's me. It's you. It's Jake Paul in the stutter switch step. And it is Ben Askren getting knocked out by a YouTuber. So, I don't know, man. Don't buy it. Stream it. But if you do buy it, hope for death. That's what I say. Catch you later.